You said it, and now you regret it, and now you're on a break. Nothing happens by accident. It's not a coincidence, but something is going on. I'm Anne, a third-born generation psychic, and this is no accident. You landed here for a reason. There is a message for you. Everything seems like it's falling apart. Maybe you didn't say it, maybe they said something, but whatever it is, it's bringing out the true you, and that's the only way the relationship is going to work. Say what you mean in order for this relationship to blossom, to go to the next level, to actually have a good relationship. But if you don't say something, you will find yourself just holding back, and you will build up anger, and you will end up saying something that you really don't mean, and it will break apart. It just keeps going back and forth to the same situation. There's a cycle. Break the cycle. Focus on what is important, and focusing on bringing out this relationship the way you want this relationship to go. It takes two to tango. It's not just one person that is giving you everything that you want, and because that wouldn't be a good relationship, would it? You want that person to be real with you, and that person will be real with you when you're real to yourself. When you say what you feel and do what you feel with this person and not hold back. I mean, I'm not saying it in a way where you demand something or you tell them, in a demanding way, but more like with love. Go with love and, explain yourself. Now, if this person is already apart from you, maybe it's already gone, beyond that, then it's time for you to find what it is inside of you that maybe triggered off this. Because if it's a relationship that is meant to be, it's going to come back together. It will come back together. If there's true love, there's an authenticity there that this is part of the healing that's going on between you two. In order for, there is my light. In order for this relationship to work, there has to be some healing. And a lot of times we go into a relationship and we're not completely healed, and they're not completely healed. Maybe you're getting off, getting away from a relationship, getting off of a situation in your life. Maybe something happened. Life happens. Sometimes it's not fun, and we have to go through it, but we end up finding ourselves right back to where we started, and that's the beauty part. We all heal, and sometimes other people take longer. We take maybe longer, but whatever that is, when you're working on yourself, you're working on this relationship, you have to work at it. Number one, have faith. Yes, faith into something that you believe in. Yes, God to me is always number one. And, have faith that God is going to deliver you away from whatever negativity you experience with this person and what they have experienced. Because like I said, it takes two people to make this relationship work. It doesn't go just one-sided, and you have to believe in what your heart is telling you. When you believe, you actually blossom that relationship to actually make it happen. You can actually manifest it. We talk about manifesting, and I can't get this card up. We manifest, but we end up holding on to the sadness. Holding on to sadness only brings more sadness. So if you're kind of like hurting about a situation with that person or a previous person because you didn't get what you wanted, and then you end up feeling more hurt, more regret, it's never going to heal. Yeah, it's kind of like going at the wound and picking at it. What happens? It just doesn't heal. It just keeps going back to the same pattern, the same cycle. And sometimes that could be just with pride. Maybe you have something that, you're saying, I'm not going to give in to this person. You know why? Because they didn't give in to me. I'm not going to wish them happy birthday. Yeah. Sometimes the people think like that, and that's okay. I mean, I'm not judging nobody. But when you're like that, you're doing it with purpose. I mean, we wish each other a happy birthday on social media, and we don't even know, like, most all the people. But you know what? Hey, I saw a nice video or a picture of somebody, and I said, happy birthday. Or people that are acquaintances. But we can't say happy birthday to the people we love because we're holding on to pride because they didn't wish me a happy birthday. No, show you're the better person. And that's how, it starts. It's one basically shows that they're the bigger person. And pride, putting down your pride can actually bring up this relationship to get stronger. And that's what you want. You don't want to keep going back into the same pattern, the same cycle. Break the cycle, guys. Break the cycle. if you don't break the cycle, it's always going to hurt. And that's where you feel that pain, you feel that sadness, you feel regret, and you're regretting it. And then, you know what? Maybe that's what you're regretting, because you should have said something and maybe you didn't say anything. Maybe it's the other way around. Let's turn the tables right around. You regretted because you didn't say something. You regretted because you didn't admit something, something that you felt, something that you had to say, because you were on a break. And now you're on a bigger breakup, or maybe they're with somebody, maybe there's a third party involved, and you're wondering, how did I miss the boat? And if there's a third party involved, it's not really a third party if there's true love. And if this is a deep divine connection, you'll know that it's a deep divine connection, and they'll know it's a deep divine connection, and you'll be back together. It's not something that happens by accident. You are definitely being pretty much prepared for this and all your life. And that's the way divine counterparts work. It's not because they found each other by accident. And sometimes they go through, I know I hate to say this, but several relationships before they get back together. Yeah, that's a whole different story. When they with that person for so long, and then, like they just break apart, and then they end up finding other relationships in between, and then they find themselves back together. And sometimes it can take, many years. I mean, everybody is different. If this is something that you feel it's you, I do offer phone chat and email readings. The link is down below in the description area. And I also have blog articles that talk about soulmates, twin flames, spiritual connections, and all love relationships. And you can check out my other videos as well. So I hope that this reading resonated with you. Until next time, God be with you all. Namaste.